Today I really want to talk about the pull moment at the top of the backswing where you're going to really create that energy down into strike. This pull moment is huge. It creates lag and load in your downswing. It's going to create compression on the golf ball, and it's also going to really fire up your leg action to open up your hips through strike. Now, where the grip starts at setup. When I set up to the golf ball, can you see how the grip is in the middle of my two shoulders? At the top of a backswing, I want to create exactly the same relationship the grip is to my chest. Now, the reason for that is that when the right hand, the trail hand, is at address, can you see how that trail hand sits in front of my right shoulder? When it sits in front of my right shoulder at address, you can immediately feel how you would push the grip to the target. When you push the grip to the target through strike, it really makes the right side accelerate. Now, when the right side accelerates, it means that the left side is going to get out of the way. When that right hand can have that push and pressure on the grip down through strike, it really gives the golfer the sensation that their chest can get out of the way as much as possible. How do we do this? Well, at the top of the backswing, we really want to keep this arrangement the same that we started with. So this grip to my shoulders, that's now exactly the same at the top, creates a situation where it feels like the grip is now in front of the shoulder. Now, when the grip is in front of the shoulder, now I can feel how the right side can accelerate. Now, if the right side is accelerating, the left side better feel like it's accelerating too. And the way we get the left side to accelerate is by using the length of that left leg to get the hip out of the way. Now, all of a sudden, my right hand has stayed in front of the shoulder. And that creates that angle of attack that we're all looking for to hit down on the golf ball. Now, if you've got yourself a crap hold, a crap grip, you might want to go and check out that video up there, because that's really going to fix that for you. Because when you have that angle of attack at 4.6 down and a path from the inside, you better make sure that that face is closed or at least square to your path for it to continue. Now, what we want to do for golfers is at the top, create some stability. Creating that stability is super, super easy. All you need is a cheeky little TheraBand. Pop your thumbs in, wrap it around your neck, get yourself set up to the golf ball. Now, at address here, you can see when I put my palms together, my hands together, my palms to the floor, all of a sudden, I can create that pressure down underneath me. Now, as I start to make a backswing, if I've got my hip action working really nicely, and you can check out that video up in the right-hand side there of rotation, it will help you use your leg action to open your hip action up. Now, when you do that, it then gives you the opportunity to move your chest more and now create more width and radius with the right arm. That width and radius with the right arm all of a sudden gives the golfer an opportunity to keep this right hand in front of the shoulder. So that now when he comes down or she comes down into strike, you can see that this hand being in front of the shoulder is your pressure point. As opposed to when we get a bit short in the backswing and then we get these arms overrunning, you can see how this TheraBand would now lose its pressure. As we start to come down, the arms are out of sequence. So to truly pull on the grip, the most powerful situation would be is if that hand is in front of the shoulder. That's going to give us maximum ability to start to pull on that golf club at the top whilst still being able to create pressure down through strike. So this TheraBand drill is an absolute killer. Get that pressure down on the TheraBand. Hold your posture taut. Get yourself up to the top and now start to feel that pressure away from your chest. Look how it gets the grip in the middle of your shoulders again. Now, as I move down through strike, I can start to get the arms and the torso matching up, which allows that pull moment to be so much more powerful. Nice negligee, hey? Now we've got that sensation of that feeling of the push away from the shoulder at the top of the backswing that lengthens my right arm, that's going to make that overswing back off. It gives me the situation at the top that now allows that hand to have a really nice pull on the golf club. And that pull on the golf club in conjunction with the pressure through the foot really starts to give me that power down at strike that allows the pull to harness itself with the leg. Now, the more you pull, the lighter you can make your grip. Because the lighter you make your grip, now all of a sudden, you start to get some lag and load. So there's the pressure on the grip, there's the force into the foot. Now I've got the pull and the leg action to really start to get that lag and load that creates that angle of attack down, that pass from the in and that draw at the ball. This pressure point that goes from the shoulder to the hand, that pulls the hand from being behind the shoulder at the top of a backswing, that creates too much narrowing of the grip at the top of the backswing, is a killer for the cast and is a killer for anyone trying to pull the golf club. Pulling the club is an absolute no-brainer. It will create speed, it will help you create leverage, and it will help you create power down the golf ball. But as I say, want to make sure that lead leg is involved too. So we'll address here. I've got my pressure down onto my grip. I've got my pressure out on my grip that now allows me to pull the club and rip it down the middle of the fairway like you've never done before. Some beautiful angles of attack, great path lines, and a face to path that's always going to want to slightly hang out left of your path for maximum ball speed, maximum bang for your buck. Hopefully that's given you some insights into how to create some width. Are you tired of paying too much for your premium leather golf gloves? Head over to gxgolfgloves.com. These are gloves tried and trusted by elite amateurs and tour players alike. Enter my code GOODCOACHING to receive 10% off your next order. Go try them out. You won't be disappointed. That pull moment and pressure on the golf ball. Thanks so much for staying with me. That, my friends, is good coaching.